guys. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes before people start trickling in before I start talking. We'll see who joins us today. Maybe no one will join me. Maybe I got lucky the first time I did this. Oh, we have one person. Hey. Oh, you too. Okay, so people are trickling in. Hi, Krista. Did you guys see my Instagram post? I hope that helps this time because last time I forgot to notify you guys ahead of time. So hopefully this is better. So I kind of have a different setup right now because my phone literally died while I was in the shower. So it's plugged into the wall and I have, hola, tudo bem, muito obrigada. I got a YouTube, awesome, thank you. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about a couple of things that are kind of near and dear to my heart, and one of the things is obviously TTC. I'm going to talk to you guys about that, and then I'm going to talk about how YouTube sponsorships work on my channel because I have gotten quite a few in the past, and I want to talk about kind of why I do them and want to talk about them in the future and how they're going to look. Thanks, I'm happy you can join me. So basically I recorded a video last week and I was gonna post it, and it was about how I make money on YouTube, or like the real truth about sponsorships and that kind of thing. And the reason why I wanted to do that was because I wanted to shed some light on kind of why I do them and how it all works. So, but I felt like a pre-recorded message can come across as not genuine, so I wanted to kind of lay it all out there for you guys. So there was a time when YouTube AdSense, so when you guys see ads around my videos, that they used to pay a generous amount, I guess you could say, per like click or whatever, and you get paid based on how many people click or like view the ad when they watch your videos, and the amount that they pay for that has gone down. So lately, I guess YouTube isn't making enough money or like enough income from brands to advertise, but they're paying YouTubers less now than they did before. So my earnings, even though are very, very, very small, like guys, I do not make a lot of money. I think when I first started YouTube, I made like 10 cents in 1 month. And like the first year, I think I made like $5 or $10. And then the second year is when I started to see an increase. So I would make like $20 to $30 a month on YouTube. So I don't make a lot. My income through AdSense has gone down like by 50% lately. And I was kind of, I wasn't doing YouTube for money, but it was definitely nice to see a little bit that can cover, say, a cell phone bill or a cable bill. And it was like, awesome. I'm making great connections. I'm learning a lot. I am so thankful that I get to capture my memories through YouTube and support one another. And there was like this huge reason for doing YouTube. And then the bonus was, hey, it could pay my cell phone this month. So lately I have gotten in touch with a lot of different YouTubers, and they're all talking about brand deals and working with brands and getting paid to talk about their product. And I'm like, let's look into this. So there's a couple of different platforms that you can sign up as a YouTuber, and you can see all of their campaigns, they call it. So you'll see the brand, you'll see their product, and if you want to work with them, you can pitch your ideas to work with them and whatever. And if they accept you, then great, they send you product, you work with them. Now, this is how I've done like 80-90% of sponsorships. I always approach them. So I'm not like being given offers of like hundreds of dollars and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna advertise this crap, for a better word, to my audience. No, I'm definitely not gonna do that, because I would be pissed if I spent my hard-earned money on a product that, you know, someone I trusted, like a YouTuber I watch often. I would be pissed if I bought something that either broke or whatever. So having said that, a lot of companies have sent me product and I've actually turned them down, or like once it broke, I was like, no way, I'm not working with that. So I just want to let you guys know that I am 100% genuine when I recommend something, and I always follow up with you guys if you do say that you've purchased something, because I want to be just like a best friend telling another friend, hey, this worked for me, you should try it. I want you guys to be happy with your purchases. Does that make sense? And so that's how I go about them. And I also try to give you guys more information aside from just the product. So we're traditionally used to watching a TV show. Say we're watching The Bachelor and we see like 10 ads in a row. Maybe they're for us, maybe they're not. And it's just the advertisement. It doesn't give you any value added education. It just is an ad for a car. You're like, great, that's a car, whatever. But when YouTubers advertise, it's very targeted, which is great for brands. And it's great for you guys because you're not being forced to watch an ad you may not even be interested in. So I always try to give value added. So like the last sponsorship video I did was for the humidifier or air purifier aromatherapy. And I love it. Like I genuinely love it. I always have it plugged in. And what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Mom brain. Okay, the video that I did, I was like, okay, how can I share this with you guys? Like, it's pretty amazing. I love what it does. And I'm like, well, how do I use it? I use it to de-stress. So why don't I do a video on all the ways that I de-stress? So I got quite a few dislikes on that video, and I'm not sure if it was because it was sponsored or if it was because of just like the way the video was. I don't know. But I want to always give back to you guys if I am advertising something. Does that make sense? Are you guys okay with that? I wish I could read Russian. I cannot. I could speak a little bit, but I can't read it, sorry. So that's my like kind of spiel. I won't talk about it anymore, but that's what oh, ciao, Sylvia. So that was my spiel, and I'm sorry I had to talk about that, but I just wanted to be transparent about it and let you guys know. But I'm not making like tons and tons of money and telling you guys to buy all this junk. That's not what I'm here for. So there it is. So if you guys have any questions about that or anything else, let me know, and I will answer them. So TTC this month, I forgot to check my app, but I think I ovulated a day late this time. And someone mentioned on my previous video that it could be because I ovulate on different sides every cycle. Obviously every woman does. That my one ovary can be behind than the other. So like sometimes I have a perfect 28-day cycle and then sometimes I don't. So that could be why. I don't know. I've been trying to like track my symptoms of ovulation, like if the pain is on the right side or the left side, to kind of see if there's a pattern. But I'm really, really excited that my period's here soon so that I can actively start TTCing next month. So that is so, so, so exciting. I'm so excited. There's a lot of things that I want to do differently this pregnancy, and hopefully I'm healthy and feeling good during my pregnancy that I can make those changes. Obviously I'm gonna have a toddler to run around, and I won't be able to like sit down and relax as much. But the good thing is I'm not working this time around, so I can take a nap when Emma naps, which will be so much fun. Like that'll be rejuvenating. So I'm excited for that. Do you guys have any questions? I know there's 19 of you guys here, but I don't see any comments. Oh, TTC stands for trying to conceive. So I actually wanted to do a video about that because there is a lot of lingo, like slang, abbreviations that are for the TTC community. And when I first started researching all of this, I'm like, what the heck does that mean? And even still, when I read message boards and stuff, I'm like, what does LO mean? Like little one or something. And like, dear daughter, like DD, my DDs, it's like, why is it dear daughter? I don't know. No, don't apologize. I honestly Googled it. I really did. So, yeah, it's a weird thing that we do in chat forums and on YouTube and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, what else do you guys want to talk about? GTC update. Oh, upcoming videos. So I have one that I'm gonna do a collab with my bestie Taylor. We're gonna do. We just talked about it today, so like, hopefully, it still happens. But we have both been stuck indoors the last couple of days. I want 4, Catherine. So you guys will be seeing a lot of pregnancy updates in the next couple of years, so stay with me because I want to document all of it. I think it's so cool to go back and watch it. But we're going to do a collab video on all like activities you can do indoors, because where I am, there has been a lot of thunderstorms lately, and and it's been like really, really hard to be indoors with a toddler that is so active and wants to be outside and wants to do things. So I'm going to do a video basically like activities. And then what other videos I have coming up? I have one about febrile seizures. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know how you pronounce it. But it's the seizures that you get when your fever is too high. There's this really cool product that I'm going to show you guys. It's called Fever Scout. It's like this little thing that goes under your armpit or your child's armpit, and it like monitors their temperature for like when they're sick and whatnot. Anyways, you'll see that video coming up soon. It's really, really cool. 4-month-old, she just turned her head to look at the screen and is smiling so big watching you. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, that just warms my heart. That is so, so cute. A friend of mine actually said that her daughter fell asleep listening to one of my videos, and I just like about died. Like, that is just the cutest thing in the world. I'm so, so cute. Oh, I'm getting junk mail. Oh, yay, all these nursing babies. You know what? I miss it. I really do. I feel like very freed of it, and like this anxiety and responsibility, like that pressure is gone, which I love, but I also miss it. I do miss it, especially when they're so young. Yeah, ideas are really like good ones are hard to come by. There's a lot that you can find on Pinterest and stuff, but not a lot of them like work for Emma. So I'm excited to show you guys some cool ideas that hopefully work for your little ones. Yeah. So I'm commenting to the comments that are coming through, but I know if you guys are watching it back, you're not going to be able to see the comments. Will you move if you're expecting another? I think you're in a condo apartment, right? Yes, I'm in a 1+ den currently, and the den is pretty big, and because we co-sleep, at least for the first year, we will probably be here in this unit. I think we'll need to move when the second child is kind of running around, probably like 1.5 years. So probably in 2.5 years we'll move, latest, I think. Weaning, but my baby gags until he vomits. I panic. Did Emma vomit a lot? No, she never vomited. That's a lie. She did vomit. She vomited with avocado, and that's the only thing she still hates to this day. I think the next question was something about brand repping. So that brings me to a point. Zen Mamas, the brand of teethers, the company that I started, we actually currently have a baby model search, like brand repping search on right now. So if you go to zen_mamas on Instagram and enter the baby search, I will be picking tomorrow, so today's the last day, I'll be picking tomorrow the new baby models for the brand, so I'm super excited about that. Emma does not brand rep. I'm not, like, I'm okay with it, but my husband's not okay with it, or my fiance. I missed that long comment. Shoot, can you say that again, like copy and paste it? Can you upload live ovulation pregnancy test charting? So I will be doing a live pregnancy test video. So I will like pre-film it. I won't do like a live stream because that would be so nerve-wracking, like first thing in the morning. But I will be filming it, and yeah, I'm like super excited for that. I'm so anxious to get pregnant. Like, I think I've had baby fever for like 6 months. So I hope it all goes well and I can get pregnant very soon. Fingers crossed. Did you know the Honest Company wipes is back in stock? I did not know, but I'm no longer using that brand. I'm using 7th generation. So I completely switched over. So I really didn't like their customer service and how they handled that situation. So I exited the brand and I kind of no longer recommend them. I mean, their products are great, but their customer service sucks. When will you be getting married? That is like such a loaded question. Every time we talk about it, I'm like, when are we gonna get married? We keep talking about it, but we're like not in a rush. I don't know. It's strange, but I'm not like in a huge rush to get married. How do you plan on spacing your children apart, I think is the next question I read. And I actually wrote it all out. If like in a perfect world, sorry, I got distracted by the comments. In a perfect world, like if I got pregnant exactly when I wanted to, how would I space them apart? And I want second and third to be a little closer together than Emma and baby number 2 will be. So how close apart, I'm not sure yet because I don't know what it's like having 2 kids, but I want 4 kids before I turn 35 and I am 29 this year. So do the math on that. There was a huge comment that I didn't see and I want that person to send it again because I really want to make sure that I answer that question. If you can like copy and paste your comment again, because they literally show up for like 20 seconds as the creator of the live stream and then it goes away. So like I can't really read it that fast. If you guys have any more questions. Did you guys have a great Father's Day weekend? I had an amazing Father's Day weekend. Do you think nursing will be harder for the second time? Seems like I spent so much time sitting and nursing. I don't know what. Yeah, so I'm kind of nervous about nursing, but I know there are some like baby carriers that you can actually nurse comfortably in. So worst case scenario, I see myself doing a lot of nursing on the go. That would be so funny, like running around the house, like literally nursing. Because the first one, you're like sitting in a nice rocker or sitting on the couch or laying down in bed and it's all like, you can watch your Netflix while you're nursing. Yeah, that's not gonna happen with baby number 2, but that's okay. Oh, congratulations, Christine. That's awesome. So when will you be due then? You'll be due in March, maybe? Would you use a midwife again and a birthing center? So yes, I will do, I will be doing midwife and I'm 100% sure I want to do birthing center because I got kind of hoodwinked into going to the hospital the first time. If you guys haven't seen my birth vlog, not birth vlog, but my labor and delivery story, you guys will see that. I did a baby-led weaning video. Go and check out that. Do you plan to be running Zen Mamas while having baby number 2? That will be so much. Yes, I do plan on keep on going with Zen Mamas. I definitely want to grow the business. I will probably, if I can afford it, hire on other mamas to help me out. So hopefully I could still do it, or I would sell the business if I couldn't. I definitely want Zen Mamas to keep going because I have big plans for it. If any of you mamas have any business experience or business degrees or anything like that and are interested in working with me, let me know. Like email Zen Mamas if you go to the website, because I definitely have some areas that I cannot always attend to that I need help with. So maybe there's someone watching that can help me out. I think there was another question that I missed. If you guys can put it through again. I was just looking at the time. It's 2:21. I'll probably wrap this up in the next 5 minutes and make it like a 25-minute live stream. But that's awesome that there's 31 of you guys. That's awesome. I wasn't expecting anyone. Like the first time I did this, I was like, oh, maybe one person will show up. And then the second time, I was live for a couple of seconds before the first person joined. So I was like, maybe no one's going to join this one. Because you never know with the timing. Like West Coast right now, it's lunchtime. East Coast, it should be older babies nap time. So you never know with people's schedules. Can you share if your toddler takes any supplements? If so, what brand? She does not take any supplements. Yes, the stroller garlands are tough. I obviously test everything that I use so they can like yank on it and chew on them. Obviously, that's what they're for. If you use the code VIP welcome, you can get 10% off if you're interested in using that, if you haven't used that code before. There was another question there. I can't remember. Like, they come up and then I remember it. No problem. I remember it, and then when I'm talking, I forget it. Hashtag mom brain. I'm always saying that. That's like my go-to. How long is his, okay, so the question is, my baby fights his naps. Any tips? So how old is he or she, and how long is their awake time? Because that differs depending on how long they're, or how old they are, sorry. So the older they are, and they may be transitioning to a longer awake time, so try putting them down maybe 15 minutes later than normal and see how that works. Because I notice like when one schedule works, it's like 2 weeks later, it like no longer works. That schedule doesn't work. So you have to like constantly adjust. So Emma transitioned to one nap at just after 12 months. And whoa, guys, hold on in the comments. I can't read them all. Oh no, they're all disappearing. Okay, the first one was, when did Emma transition? Just after 12 months. Another one was, does Emma sleep through the night? Yes, she does. She has been for quite a few weeks now, and it is amazing. It is so amazing. Like, having a full night's sleep, like, I never thought that day would come because she was one of those babies that was up every 2 hours. Like, I never had a baby that slept through the night until now. So I am so excited about that. Can you guys repeat your comments, because they go, okay, I'm gonna try on the iPad to pull up the live stream if it allows me to, because I think you guys can see the full chat, but I can't. Like, it comes up and then it disappears really quickly, so I can't see the questions. So I'm just pulling it up on the iPad here. You now app is linked to your YouTube account. You won't miss comments. I heard about that. I haven't looked into it. I honestly haven't had time to. This is like just super easy. So I'm gonna just put it on mute here so I don't hear anything. Live chat. Okay, I'm pulling up the live chat. This is so weird. Okay, here we go. See? Okay, I'm interested in starting an online baby goods store for handmade decor. I'm an artist. Any recommendations for getting started? Advertising, getting sales? Okay, so Olivia, it is a lot of work, but there's a lot of Facebook groups for small shop owners that you can join in, and there is like a ton of advice and networking, and Instagram is a huge way to do that. So if you want to private message me on Instagram, once you get your like business Instagram set up, and then we can talk that way. It's a lot easier. Okay, here we go. Did you notice Emma slowed down with growing after a year? Yes, and that is completely normal, because the first year, it's like the exponential growth is like insane. Like, they like grow like this. And my pediatrician was explaining the second year, it kind of like curves off a little bit, and then there's gonna be some growth spurt years where they're gonna grow a lot faster than some years. But second year, because they're getting a lot more active, they start to like slim down, and their weight gain isn't as aggressive as it was before. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Do you want a girl or a boy this time around? Honestly, because I want 4, I don't really care. If I could like choose before conception, I would say girl for now, because all of Emma's stuff can be reused because it wasn't too long ago, and because we're in a 1+ den, they could share like a similar like decor room and all of that. So I think it'd just be easier, and I want her to have a sister, so I would be like guaranteed to have a sister for her. Does that make sense? And then like the next one could be boy and then boy again. But whatever. Any tips on helping your newborn with hiccups? Okay, I remember Emma getting hiccups, and I would try to scare her, but it never worked. Like, I don't know if that's like an adult thing or what. Like, I would go boo, and then she would just kind of look at me like, what was that for? Like, I don't understand. I thought it was really funny. So I have no advice there. I heard gripe water works, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't think it ever worked for us. Any name ideas for baby number 2? Yes, I have a very short list. I already know boy name 100%. The girl name I'm kind of tossing up on. I'm not 100% sure yet. So Shannon asks, why doesn't your hubby want Emma online? So there's a lot of like creepers out there, guys, like a lot of creepers, and it's really sad, but there is. And you know, the less I share, the less likely I am to be targeted by one of these people. So oh, that's a good tip, breastfeeding to get rid of hiccups. And being in the brand rep world, like with the small business and stuff, you see a lot of little girls especially getting targeted by weirdos. Like I was talking to a couple of shop moms, and then they're like, yeah, I'll get a random message from a guy, and it'll ask me whether or not my daughter was born vaginally or C-section. And like we did like this huge investigation as to like why they would ask those certain questions. And they will have accounts on Instagram, a picture of your daughter or son, and they will put in the description a fake name, born whatever date. If they have that information, they'll put the real date, and then they'll say born vaginally or C-section in a hospital or something like that, available for adoption. So like there's like a role-playing account where they pretend, right? It's super creepy. They pretend that they're like an adoption agency and they have all these kiddos, and then like other creepers can pretend to adopt these people, and it's really creepy. It's all on Instagram. There's no like website, but there are accounts that kind of make it their mission to find these types of accounts and shut them down. But I don't know, it's so I think it's called like Safe Kids something. I'm not 100% sure, but if you message me on Instagram, I'll take a look for you. But like, you want to have faith in the world as being a safe place, but it really isn't. And you're lucky, Shannon, and it may never, but I'm very conscious about how much I share. I don't share her naked or in a diaper, and I've seen actually an article in the news where it was like police officers shedding light on predators online and what they do to pictures that they see. So like if the baby is like innocently playing with something in their mouth on a bed, they will Photoshop something really nasty into that child's mouth, or like have a naked guy standing right beside them, like photoshopped in, and they'll do all these creepy things to the photos. And I'm like no, I'm not putting her out there like that. You don't know. And people make the argument like, well, you're not going to be able to shelter her from everything. Like when they're at the beach, they're in like a bikini or like diaper. And I'm like, yeah, but the odds of some creeper being there on the beach at that time is a lot less than, exactly, you can't take it back. Once you put it on the internet, it is out there. So I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable. Like I share her here and there with you guys, but I'm not one to splatter her everywhere, if that makes sense. I'm just super protective of my girl. And I'm not saying it's bad to do what you guys like, to share her. Like even on my personal social media, I rarely like brag or like showcase Emma. I do post pictures like once in a while on special occasions, but right? So I just don't want the picture to get into like the wrong hands, that's all. And I know I can't prevent that 100%. So when you guys ask for like vlogs, I actually do vlog personally and privately, and I don't post them. Do you recommend never posting pics of my baby online? Because that is scary. I totally agree. I'm the same with my daughter. I think it's just about keeping things private, like on private settings, live stories so you can see who sees it. You know, keep track of who's following you on social media. If there are like weird names, or if there are accounts that don't have a profile picture or have like 2 followers and the rest are like, and then you check out their followers and they're following a whole bunch of babies, that's kind of like a sign. I'm kind of like ranting. I'm going on way longer than I wanted to, but I don't know. I really wish I could share her more. I do, but unfortunately, the weirdos out there have completely ruined that. So it's sad. It's so sad, but it happens, and all we can do is just be vigilant. Like, just be mindful of what you're posting and who is watching those posts. Like, I don't know. But back to brand repping, and exactly, back to brand repping. I obviously have a team of brand reps, and there are moms out there that don't have that concern, that have never been targeted, or they have and they just don't know it, or like are comfortable. Like, I reached out to this shop. Actually, no, it was a brand rep account. She had her daughter in just underwear, like a bloomer shorty, but it was like pretty like skinny, like it wasn't very much. She was completely topless, and she had like angel wings on or something, and she was sitting with her legs spread apart, okay? And so I felt it was my duty to inform her that that is not a picture she should be sharing because of X reasons, right? So I'll answer that question in just a second. So I messaged her with the sweetest intentions. Like, I did not want to come across as like judgmental or like, you know, tearing her down for making the decision to post that. I just wanted to kind of inform her that I thought it was inappropriate because of the creepers. And she just responded back saying, "Thanks for the concern, but I'm keeping it up." And I was like, "Okay, cool. I did my part. If that's what you're comfortable with, great. I hope, you know." And kids don't have, like, think about, there's like, how do I want to say this? There is like this thing that we do when we first get our first boyfriends and we bring them home. Our parents love to embarrass us with baby pictures, right? And we're like, no, don't share the baby pictures, don't share the baby pictures. But in today's society, our baby pictures are, their baby pictures are put out on the internet right away, and they don't have a say in who's seeing these photos, especially with YouTube. Like, there have been a couple of vloggers that have put their potty training videos out there, like legit, the kid is sitting on the toilet. I would be mortified, absolutely mortified, if a picture of me on a toilet was out there. Like, as an adult, I would be like, heck no, I would not share that myself. So, like, why are these parents thinking it's okay to do it for their kids? You know what I mean? Like, I'm very passionate about that. I could like literally rant on about internet safety for so long. And there's a time and a place for social media, and I think people share too much. But let me go back to the questions, because I'm like literally ranting. So there are safe websites, as Alaska Alley was mentioning. What I do is I do iCloud photo sharing. So I have like specific albums for different groups of people that, right, Jillian? Like, that should not be okay, but people do it, and it's like mind-boggling. What was I saying? Oh yes, I use the iCloud app, the iCloud photo sharing app. Do I ever feel isolated? Yes, but Thankfully, online, I'm pretty sociable. In person, I'm very shy. But online, I've joined a lot of like Facebook mommy groups for my area. And and being in the city, it's a lot different than being in the country. But I have organized a lot of events for moms in my area. Like, we did a bubble date. So I spent like $20 or $30 at Walmart and I bought a ton of bubble stuff, like liters of bubbles. And I invited about 200 moms in my area with littles, and about 20 moms came and brought their kids, and we just played with bubbles for like 2 hours, and it was awesome, and I got to make some great connections. But I am definitely a little nervous, and without that, those kind of like initiatives that I do, and I think I would feel very isolated. But I have really close friends that I text and voice message all day long, so I don't feel that as much. How did you lose weight after pregnancy and how fast? Gave birth 3 weeks ago and gained almost 30 kgs, which is about almost 70 pounds. So I was 140 going into my pregnancy, and I was almost 200 pounds, like 193 pounds when I gave birth. So I went down to 130 as my lowest, and it was all breastfeeding. I honestly can't say that I did anything different, but breastfeeding burned so many calories I could not keep up. So, okay, bye, take care. Thanks for joining me. I love when you guys say hi, bye. It's really, really cute. So just don't put too much pressure on yourself to lose weight. I think that's like, for you to have that, or for any mom to have that, I think is really sad. I think we shouldn't put so much focus on recovering and rebounding so fast. Like, celebrities do it, but they're like literally killing themselves doing it. Just take your time, enjoy being a new mommy, and you can worry about it after. Have you or do you plan to travel out of the country with Emma? Yes, I'm planning to leave the country. I'm planning to go to Portugal in the fall, and I'm so excited. It'll be our first trip as a family, and I'm excited, but my cousin is actually doing the trip with her daughter, who's 2 months younger than Emma, this July. So I'll kind of get some tips from her, because she's going to roughly the same area. So I'll get tips from her on how her travel went, and then kind of implement them when I go. But I can do video if you guys want, kind of like tips and tricks. Do you have savings, college savings for Emma? Yes, we started this when she turned 1, so we took a lot of her birthday money and we invested it. So we do, my fiance is an active investor, trader, that sort of thing. So he has like a passion for that. So he has been managing her portfolio privately. So we definitely started that. Gosh, I've been like chatting for 40 freaking minutes. Guys, I gotta go. Like, that's a long time. Thank you guys so much for chatting with me. I can't believe I've been talking for 40 minutes straight. That's insane. Have I gotten used to the mom body? Not even. My boobs are not recognizable. I have stretch marks like crazy, and no, I don't think we ever get used to it. Eventually, I think we'll embrace it, but it comes with the territory. Everyone starts to look bad after they have kids. We all get bigger, we all get saggier, so I'm not, whatever. If I'm like 100% horrified with my boobs after the 4 kids, maybe I'll get a boob job. I'm like kind of against plastic surgery, but if I'm that disappointed with it, maybe I'll get a boob job. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. I have new videos coming up soon, so hopefully you guys enjoy them, and I will catch you guys next time. Follow me on Instagram if you guys want to get a heads up for the next live stream that I do. Maybe I can do this weekly, because I don't have to spend time editing it on my crappy computer that's falling apart. So it's a little easier for me. So thank you guys again so much. Much love. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you all. Can't believe you're here talking with me for 40 minutes. Take care, guys. Bye.